Be a part of the solution. That's one of the missions of the Multi-Faith Coalition to reduce gun violence here in our city. And this weekend, you can also be involved in that conversation. Right now, we have Reverend Meribah Mansfield from Trinity Lutheran and Mike Linehan from Oliver Lutheran with me to talk more about their efforts. Let's talk first of all about, before we get into the deeper things, the event is coming up on Sunday at 1 o'clock. Where, and tell me more about that.
It's actually Trinity Episcopal Church that I'm from, and so that's okay. The event is this Sunday, October 8th, and it's at 1 o'clock p.m. It's at Trinity Episcopal Church, 316 Adams Street.
So come one, come all, or is there pre-registration, or?
There is some registration, but we'd just like to have it open to all people of faith to come if they're interested. And the meeting will go for about 2 hours.
Reverend, it's been a bumpy ride in our city the last really few years. It seems like I mean, it's happening nationwide, but the pandemic just made our society come unglued. And I guess meetings like this, discussing this, is a way to try to get that glue back together, get a little organization in our society. Mike, what talking about it is a good start probably, right, but it takes more beyond that.
Oh, certainly. I mean, we see this kind of as a moral issue, honestly. I mean, this is, you know, our young children, our grandchildren, and our children are really traumatized by all the violence around them, and it's, you know, so far this year, you know, we've had over 5,000 deaths and injuries by gun violence in this country, and you know, we just need to see what we can do to. We hope to bring this multi-faith coalition together. We don't see ourselves as the only solution by any means, no, but we can certainly join in the effort, you know, to make things better.
Well, there are a lot of organizations that are involved, Reverend. What are some involved with your efforts here, and what's the direction we're going here?
Well, we've just started out really, and so what we're trying to do is connect with all the different various efforts that are going on. We know that houses of faith in the Northwest Ohio area are doing things individually, and what we're trying to do is connect those efforts so that we can all work together.
The family structure has been the biggest thing. I would think the traditional family home is no longer something that's the norm. It's the exception almost, which is sad in itself. Too many moms with the kids at home and there's no dad in their lives. That's probably the core issue. How do we get beyond the meeting with multi-faith to getting the grassroots and try to get these streets fixed up? It's frightening what's happening.
Well, we're having two speakers on Sunday. And the first is Malcolm Cunningham, who is the director of the new Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. And that is exactly what they're working on. They're working on what are the root causes of the gun violence. And he's going to be talking about those efforts. And the second speaker is Sanford Lubin, who's the legislative lead for the Toledo chapter of Moms Demand Action. So he'll be bringing us up to speed on Ohio gun legislation.
What can the city government do to help out? What can they do to be a part of the solution?
Well, that's what we're going to learn on Sunday if you come to the meeting. They have a multi-pronged effort. They have what are called violence interrupters is a new program that they have. Lots of different things, and we're going to try to find how to plug people of faith into a unique role in what the city's doing.
And we see ourselves as really uniquely positioned as people of faith. You know, we gather regularly. You know, we come together. Obviously, we congregate on a weekly basis, and we have an opportunity in those settings with that assembly to pass along life-saving information about, you know, gun safety and suicide prevention and so forth. We also can bring hope. You know, this is a difficult issue. It can seem insurmountable, and so many people have been working on this for so many years. We want to join in on that fight. We want to show how God's, you know, compassion can make a difference in this, and we can also bring comfort. You know, there's every gun violence incident leaves behind a trail of traumatized survivors, and we want to be there as people of faith to bring comfort and show God's love in that case. So.
Have there been any cities in the country that have had success, and we're trying to duplicate that somewhere else?
I don't know that exactly. I know that Malcolm will talk about that. Some of the things that the mayor's program is seeking to do is to bring some of those learnings, some of those best practices here. But Malcolm is very interested in understanding how what we can do with this coalition of houses of faith that we can perhaps bring to the table to help the effort. Yeah.
Mike, Reverend, thank you so much for being
right.
here. Hopefully, we're going to get some progress made and make our city better. There is information there Sunday, 1 p.m. at Trinity Episcopal Church downtown. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.